Yesterday, we found the perfect spot for your once human base, and you can do it from level 25 or roughly on. And this base does produce acid for you, brews beer at the same time. Your water pumps are not only pulling up polluted water, no, they're also making you barreled crude oil at the same time. The polluted water overnight just made a 673 impure acid. My crude oil is being turned into fuel, and instead of normal generators, you can use the deviation energy generators, and each of them is making 37 energy, including this one making 50 because of my eel. And this is all possible because, well, they're actually standing in a slight area of pollution. Look at my backpack, it says 13. That's enough for the full energy outcome. Now, where's this spot? Which deviants do you need to make this all happen automatically? And what is this little dude doing over there? And why is he so cool? First to the spot. We're currently in the Red Sands region, next to the Blackfell city, on the Blackfell oil fields. And there's an intriguing thing. Usually, the black spots mean oil. If you build your base anywhere close to the black spots, you should be getting crude oil from the ground. Now, that's not the only thing. Do you notice these gray spots around the different brown ones? This is all oil too. So if you would build around this arm here right now, that would still be oil, which means that if I am having, or if my whole base area is at least touching one of these darker brown spots, then I will be getting crude oil from my base. You notice this is like the gray, darker brown. But that's not only here. Like this dude, for example, he's getting it too. There's still the oil field shenanigan happening, and he's in the polluted zone. The guy over there is also in an area of pollution. Look at my backpack, 104.90. And as I'm standing here, he's still polluted, but he's also in the oil field territory, still having that oil fieldish ground happening. Yes, this whole area, there's still building spots left. There's still building spots left where I am right now, where there is still pollution and oil happening. And before you ask about the territory moving bug, yes, it still exists, but I also did move my base yesterday here and nothing happened. Might be a little bit of a gamble if it does or does not break your base, but hell, it worked. And yeah, you do notice a lot of water pipes. Let me break it down. First, the acid production, and that one is quite simple. You need your water pumps in the polluted area. And again, you just walk up to them, below them. This is 0.515 pollution. So this is right now in the polluted area. But since you're also in an oil area, your pumps are doing both. They're making the barreled crude oil into themselves, but at the same time, if you connect their water pipes to an osmosis filter, they're also pumping out the polluted water, which is being transformed into impure acid, and that impure acid can then be put into the barrels. And these barrels, they take the 2-to-1 ratio and slowly over time produce acid while you sleep. This is actually quite fantastic. I can just pull this out, can craft myself munitions, whatever I feel like. Now, you do also need pure water for this, which means you want to have another osmosis water purifier, which is essentially getting its water from your water tank. So you got one water tank that is connected via a pipe to the purifier. The purifier turns the dirty water into clean water for your barrels. Now, the only problem you have in this area that you can't actually produce dirty water, because as soon as your base touches any of these darker spots, you will not pull up normal water from the ground anymore. Even if I put my water pump all the way in this corner, and I tried, it's still going to be crude oil. The good thing though is water farm couldn't be easier. There is a river close by. You just go here with an empty inventory, press G, pull out your phone, open TikTok, check out your mom who's giving me life advice how I'm wasting my time playing computer games. Then there is parenting advice. I'm watching some cute animals. Someone is shaking their booty. The lady that's doing woodworking in a bikini. And I'm done.
Oh my god, nice.